Hello there. I'm super excited about sharing one of my top secret that I've been using for almost 4 years now. I call it social media graphic designing secrets. It's a design hacking basically. See what happened when people think about creating graphic designing for social media, they think that they have to be creative. It's actually far from the truth. The more creative that you get, the more money you spend trying to figure out what's working and what's not working. What I will teach you, it's called design hacking, right? You see that hashtag design hacker. So we're gonna hack design. We're gonna see what's working in the market, and we're gonna mimic that to create our content. So let's go. I have created a framework that I'm gonna share with you on my next slide that has 6 steps. So let's go there. Once we cover these 6 steps, I'm gonna go and show you everything from scratch. What do I do and how do I do it? And you can follow exactly the same method to create awesome social media post, thumbnail, your Facebook page, anything that will grab your audience attention. Okay, so what is this framework? It has 6 steps. So the first one is research. You need to research what's working on the market, where your competitors are putting their money, and testing it for you, and you will find those awesome nugget and mimic those to create your content uh, that will attract your audience. So you don't have to go and spend tons of money to do everything from scratch, see what's working, what's not working, right? Again, people has this conception, you need to be creative, but the more creative you get, the more money you will be spending in order to test your content to see what's working and what's not working. So I don't want you to go through that process. I want you to save your money and save your time, and that is why this framework comes in place, and it is so powerful. So first one, again, you're going to do research to see what's working on the market, and how you do that, I'm going to show you when I go and do my research and share all of those with you guys. So nothing to worry. For now, just understand the concept, right? So as you are doing the research, you are going to take anything that's working and make a note of those, right? So second part is take notes. Create a document to see what's working. And then you'll start creating your design. And that is why we're going to be using Canva, which is in my opinion, world's best graphic designing tool for entrepreneur. People like us who doesn't have time, neither do have tons of money to spend, right? Especially the time, right? It's gonna save you time and money both. So Canva is the best tool in my opinion, and that's what we're gonna be learning here. I hope that's what you're here for, right? And the fourth part is feedback slash test. What do I mean by that? See, you have to understand, we do not put money on our wallet, right? Who does? Our clients do, right? Our clients, our customers, they do put money on our wallet. So what I like or you like really doesn't matter, right? For instance, my one of my favorite color is yellow, right? And that's why my brand color is yellow and black, because they do contrast, right? But now my audience may absolutely hate that, right? They may like some other color. So that's why I'm gonna be creating something based on my research, and I'm going to be testing that constantly to see what my audience is connecting with, what my audience like. That's what matters. What I like really doesn't matter. And then the repeat part. Repeat is basically you have to constantly, if you're going to be staying in business, in social media, in the online world, you have to constantly updating your graphic designing or your content. So you have to constantly do your research, especially if you are doing paid marketing, right? For instance, you are doing marketing with Facebook or what you call Facebook or YouTube, TikTok, any of those, right? Your content has to be constantly updated. You have to constantly see what's working and what's not working, and based on that, you have to adjust your content. So that's why the repeat part comes into place. And the last one, I think the most important, don't fall in love with your own design, right? If you create one design and think, oh, this is the best, I'll love it, and expect that your audience is audiences are just going to come and connect with that design. That may not true. That may not be true, right? So if you see something is not working, even though you love it, you put tons of time into it, you just have to, you know, based on your test and feedback, you just have to scratch that and start all over again, right? That's what you need to do. So that's basically the framework. Now what we will do, we'll go into show how I do create my design based on this framework. So let's go. So first, I will be creating this Google Sheet, or you can use Excel spreadsheet. I love Google Sheet because I can access from any of my computer, any of my device. That's why. So in the first header here, you see content type, whether it is a video or audio, video or a photo, and then how many number of engagements we are getting, and the source. Okay. So the first thing we're gonna look for is Facebook. Let's see if I'm already logged in. I hope I am. Okay, so I'm in. So once you are logged in, what are you gonna do? Actually, you will Google Facebook ad library. This one right here. Okay. So for some reason, I don't know why, from my this browser, it does not come up when I do the search. So what I do usually, I just copy it from here and I open a incognito window by pressing Control Shift N on my Windows machine, and then I paste it here. But if you works on the regular browser, you don't have to open up the incognito window. You can just do it on the regular one. So here you can select your country. I have it United States. That's where I live in. So here it is. And then on ad category, you're going to select all ads. And this is the niche that you want to see where people are doing advertising in. This is something I learned from Russell Brunson. This is an awesome technique. It's actually people are spending money and running ads and whatnot, and you are going on the back end and trying to find out what's going on the market and what kind of ads are running and who's doing good, who is doing bad, those kind of thing, right? So this is an awesome tool. So I kind of uh, they call it funnel hacking, right? So I took that concept and I call it design hacking. So what do I do, right? It's pretty much the same thing, but I look from the design perspective rather than just the whole funnel perspective, right? This is one part of funnel hacking, but there are a bunch of other things which I'm not going to dive into. We're just interested into design hacking right now. So let's say I've been recently working on mountain biking niche. So let's say I'm gonna search mountain biking. So here, as you can see, 1,300 results. All people who are currently running ads for mountain bikers for different pages, whatnot. So there are a few things we're gonna look into it. First thing, we're gonna check this active part, right? Active, and then we will see started running on since when this ad's been running, right? And we're gonna see what kind of image or video they're using for their content to run their ads, right? So this one I'm not that interested in because it's been only a few days, September 2. We want to see if there's any ad that's been running for a while, right? What would that tell us? That would tell us somebody is spending money, giving it to Facebook to run an ad for a long period of time, and if that's working, and because they're spending money, that gives me an indication that that ad seems to be working. So I'm gonna see that. I'm gonna try to get some ideas instead of starting from blank page. That's the hardest part, at least for me. So I want to see what's working. So as you can see, this one has been running since August 17, August 9, right? So let's go further. You see, so now I see this kind of ads are probably working well, right? Let's see if we can find some more. So if you're especially running ads in Facebook, right, there's a ad called carousel. So as you can see, this ad has been running since August 16, 2022. It's been a few weeks. They might be doing okay, or they are probably still testing. I want to see something maybe more than a month, or the longer is better. But see, this one is a carousel ad. They're trying to see. But remember this kind of ad and see if we can find them further down. So this ad actually has been running since August 29, so not too many days. But this seems to be a good ad. Like it has nice background. It's calling out the niche, the people on that same niche. But I wouldn't call this a winner, even though I kind of like it. The reason I'm not calling it a winner because it's been only a few days. It's been running. Unless this ad has ran in the past, and that worked pretty well for them. But let's see. July. So July 11, this is still active. So you see, this one is telling me something. This is a video ad. So I know if I were to run a Facebook ad campaign, I'd probably go into video ad, because it looks like July, the same company, they're running a bunch of video ad, and they're still running. So that tells me today's September 5th. So it tells me they're doing probably pretty well. Otherwise, they wouldn't keep it running for that long, right? July 15, July 15, July 16. You see, it's showing, nice, happy couple. They're just riding. This is, although it's not mountain biking, uh, this is probably hiking and whatnot, mountain resort. Okay. So as you can see, I'm just trying to get a feel of what kind of design is working well based on this active and how long it's been active for. All right, it tells me that it's working well because they're spending money on it. So I'm gonna probably copy. If I were to create a ad creative, I would probably copy something like this. I wouldn't take exactly like this one, but I know there is a mountain biker who is riding bike. I'm just trying to understand what kind of design they have used. Simple photo, right? So I'll probably use something like this one. So now this is for Facebook ad ad creative, right? However, if I were to create a thumbnail, I would probably take something similar to this, but I would probably, because on thumbnail you have to put your information or a few text on your thumbnail. So I'd probably take this, but add something to it. I want to see how I replace it, or how do I place this picture on my thumbnail. There's a concept called the rule of third. We're gonna discuss that after probably another video or so, or maybe in this video. But once we discuss that, maybe some of you already know that, or you can just Google it, rule of third, and you will know what it is. It tells you where you should put your whatever you want your audience to focus, where you want to place that on your design, right? That's a rule of third, so that people's eye tend to go there more. So instead of putting it in the corner or something like that, if you follow those line on rule of third, you will probably get better result. But anyway, that's not the purpose here. We're just trying to see what's working. So look at this one. This one has been running since May 18 and it's still active. See, they have multiple ads running since May 18. So that tells me something. This one is probably working well for them, right? It doesn't matter whether I like it or not. I mean, it seemed like, it's in New Zealand, mountain biking, but it seemed like they're doing okay. I'm not sure why they're showing New Zealand mountain biking here in USA. It probably has something here, even though it says New Zealand mountain biking. But anyway, you got the gist of it. To look for what's working and what's not working, and based on that, you will decide what kind of ad creative that you want to design, right? So that's Facebook. This is really, I spent a lot of money to learn this from Russell Brunson. I don't know if he has this video on YouTube right now, but I was taking a course with him, and this is what I learned, and I found it pretty amazing, right? And then the next one, right? So if you did find anything, let's say, sorry, if you did find anything that you like, right, you would probably take a screenshot or go to that page or something, and then you would post it here. You would post you'll right click and paste it here, that image, and then you'll put what kind of content. And uh, in this case there was probably not much engagements, but if you want to go to the page by clicking there, by going to that ad, you would probably see it how much engagement it has. But let's see, let's one of my another favorite one is Instagram. So if you go to Instagram, and if we look for mountain bike, okay. So what we're looking for, we're just scrolling down, as you are as anybody scroll on the page, right, on the phone or something. You'll scroll down and then see where your eyes goes. Where do you tend to stop? And we'll see what kind of engagement it has. See here, it has 21, 25 engagement, right? So we're gonna scroll, keep on scrolling, and see if, I mean, for every person it could be different, but we'll see where our eye stops. So I want to see here. Okay, so this is probably not gonna fly because it has blood and stuff like that. You probably don't want to take something like this and put it on Facebook ad. It will probably block you. So I don't want to go for something like that, even if it has like over 2,000 uh, engagement here. So let's see this one. This one probably okay. I'll probably make it a little bit bigger. It has 1,223, but sometimes you do come across something like 50,000, 100,000. Those are your winner one, right? Let's see if we can find any more. So that's 4,500. And if you just scroll, you'll see what kind of number is there. See 4,600. So here 2881, right? This one 1698. Keep on rolling down. But you get the point, right? What I'm trying to get at. Like I'm trying to find something that has higher number of engagements, right? Maybe if I do only MTB, which is mountain biking, let's see if it gives me something. It's in the same niche. I want to see if I get something with bigger. So here, look, I have something for 7,344. So that's probably pretty good. I'm probably gonna take something like this one. So what I would do, I would just copy this URL, right, and then go to my source, put it here, engagements. What was the number? 7344. I can probably just say 7K. It's an image, okay. And then so here you have 5897. Let's see if we can. Okay, here it is. Look, this is a video probably, right? It has 12K. Here we have 9K. So this is a video again. So you kind of see what kind of, so look here, you have 55K, right? This is a video. You can also take a video and then take a small portion of it and create like right this. You can just take this one and make it an ad copy out of this, right? So I may probably take this one as well. I'll say video and it's 55K. Wait for, and I'll just put it here. Okay. So I don't want to make the video longer, but you get the point, right? You will find something like that has higher number of engagement, and you'll copy that. And once you have those, you'll analyze which one has the highest number of engagement, and based on that, you'll just click on those, and it will take you to the source again. That's for your reference purpose, and then you can decide what kind of graphics or video that you want to make in your Canva, right? So that's kind of your research part, and taking, so research is finding those, I would say at least like 5 to 10. Your competitor also you should research, and then see what's working for them, and go from there, right? And then Facebook, Instagram, and you can go to Google as well. But I think Facebook and Instagram would probably give you the the best one. And you can also search in YouTube as well to check your thumbnails to see what's working, which has lots of number of views, because thumbnail, what does it do? It stops people, right, from scrolling. And then once that stops, people are gonna watch it. So based on the view number, you can see what's working for them, and you can kind of mimic from there. So that's your take notes. You gathering all this information here, and then you'll start creating the design. And after you create the design, which we'll be diving into after a little bit, um, once you create your design, and you'll post it on your group, or on your page, wherever your audience are hanging out, right? Maybe you can join a Facebook group, like for instance, for me, if I were to research for mountain biker, to continue that, I would join few of the mountain biking groups and post my videos there to see what people say, right? What kind of do I see any engagement, do I see likes and whatnot? And based on that, or you can just ask which one do you guys like most. Sometimes people will tell you which one they like. So based on that, your feedback, you can start testing that. If you're running Facebook ad, you can start using those and see what's working. If it doesn't work, again, don't fall in love with your design. Just because you liked it doesn't mean everybody else are gonna fall in love with that. So if it doesn't work, just scratch it and start all over again, right? And that is the repeating part. And do not fall in love with your design part. So I really hope you like this information that I'm sharing with you. It will save you so much time and money, to be honest. When you go hire a freelancer, they're probably not going to go and do this kind of research for you, right? They're just going to create something that they like, and they'll give it to you. Like you'll have 2 to 3 version, and you'll have to pick one. But here, what we're trying to do is creating our design based on data, right? It's not based on opinion, right? I don't really like creating designs based on my opinion. Like, again, I said, I don't put money in my wallet, so my clients do. So whatever my clients will like, and because of this access to the social media, Facebook or Instagram, you can easily see what people are getting engaged into, right? You see what kind of, how many likes are there. So based on that, you can design your creatives. Hopefully that will bring the audience in your world, right? So if you were to go hire an freelancer, trust me, they're not gonna do that level of work for you. And even if you find somebody who does, they're gonna charge you legs and arms and legs, right? They're gonna charge you a lot. So I want you to save your money and time, and that is why I have created this design. Hopefully, you really like this technique, this design hacking technique, and you will be implementing this in your business, in your social media post, in your advertising and whatnot, right? And I'll create homework for you guys, assignment based on what we have just discussed. And I really encourage you to finish that assignment and post it in our group, so that we can also see what kind of progress you are making. You need to stay connected with the group, so that way we can encourage each other and see what kind of progress you are making. So you're making a commitment, because see, learning is one thing, but doing is another, right? You're not gonna go further without doing the work. So that's why we all know we have to put the work in. You have to practice. Just by merely listening, is not gonna help you as much. So make sure, please, you finish your assignment, and we'll go from there. Hopefully, you'll be creating some awesome design that will resonate with your audience in your special niche that you are working on. So that is all. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next module.